I'm body down at 222. I'm telling you,
I just dey follow read that class. I dey read that say now wow this one.
Alpha. You don't interview them, they don't know. It's like you don't go live, they capture them, they don't know. You don't go live. This is a Christian I saw you capture this program without their consent.
They're not by chance. If they want to match for you, ask the BBC. If you know they know let them to match. No, I don't when the money is gone, you go silent. My problem is I can't follow you. Don't you know how much I do? You don't follow. You don't follow. You don't chop again. Okay. They block like. They block yourself. I didn't see you. We are Yoruba people play here now. The quarrel after quarrel finishing. Fine. You are not enough to do that. After like you. You don't boy you. Like you. Let's talk. Atiku like you. Atiku can never win an election. Atiku like you. Now the chance is they are the white boy. So drop up. Let anybody win in the south. Talk together. I like you. You know we have to go. I don't want to come to it. And then you want to say, like, hey, brotherly. Oh, yeah, Oluwawa. What's the language? Tell them the language. Why not talk?
For call you. Yeah, for call you. I see.
What my own now? I bet I'm here. I bet I'm here.
Yeah, good morning and welcome to the program, bystanders and newsstands. Happy New Week, happy celebration, happy Independence. June 12th celebration this morning. We are right here in Ogba, and today is the 13th of June, 2022. Yes, the 13th of June, 2022. Yes, we are in Ogba here to get people talking on the topical issues that we have this morning. Yes, we are expected to celebrate the June 12th celebration this day, and it's a holiday in Lagos, in Nigeria. Generally, it's a holiday in Nigeria. Let's go straight to the newspaper headlines this morning. I have with me the Nation newspaper. I also have the Nigerian Tribune. Yes, the Nation and the Nigerian Tribune. Once again, welcome to the program, bystanders at the newsstand. Yes, sir. Obi, Tinubu, Atiku divide Nigerian voters. Obi, Tinubu, Atiku divide Nigerian voters. Some have suggested that they run a regional party system. Atiku for the north, Tinubu for the southwest, and Obi for the southeast. That's to say, Atiku for the northerners, Tinubu for the Yorubas, and also Obi for the Easterners. What's your take? What's your take on that suggestion? Yes, Southwest governors draw battle plan against terrorists. Southwest governors draw battle plan against terrorists. Or what church killings ignite action. Or what church killings ignite action. 3 days mourning for our victims. 3 days mourning for our victims. Okada riders influx to be curtailed. Okada riders influx to be curtailed as 4 kidnapped in Ondo. 4 kidnapped in Ondo. Same Ondo state, 4 have been kidnapped. Yes, Democracy Day, we have made progress, says federal government. We have made progress, says federal government. 4th anniversary marked in Abuja state. 4th anniversary marked in Abuja and other states. In Benue State, gunmen kill 11 in Benue communities, 50 abducted in Sokoto. Tinubu campaign organization disown fake manifesto. Umahi under fire for attacking Ohanaeze President Obiozo. Let's take a look at the Nigerian Tribune this morning. Our attack, Southwest governors declare 3-day mourning, Monday to Wednesday. Southwest governors declare 3 days mourning. Okay. Democracy Day, Nigerians must remain resilient, committed to democratic ideals, governors. Nigerians must remain resilient and committed to democratic ideals. That's from the governors. Northeast favor to produce Tinubu's running mates. Northeast favor to produce Tinubu's running mates. Yes, our negotiation with federal government to be concluded soon. ASU, probably that should be a sign of relief. Our negotiation with the federal government to be concluded soon from ASU. On Ekiti poll, IGP deploys 4 AIGs, 3 CPs, mobile force commanders. DIG Kokumo to lead team. DIG Kokumo to lead team. Tension as APC SDP supporters engage in bloody clash. Yesterday, low turnout in churches. Low turnout in churches, especially in Ondo State. Akeredolu has said, we will not be silenced by cowardly acts. Let's go to our review this morning. I have Mr. Matthew. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr.
Yes. How is the celebration going from your side?
Which celebration?
June 12th. Democracy Day.
What do you mean by democracy? We are not here practicing democracy.
What are we not practicing?
We are practicing dictatorship. We are practicing dictatorship.
Because you have the right to choose your leaders.
Which right?
That's democracy.
Votes have never counted before. But we are hoping that it will count now. We are hoping that it will count now. If votes have been counting, there was no point clamoring for electronic transfer of election results. So for the fact that people clamored for electoral act being amended to accommodate electronic transfer of election results, it shows that people were not satisfied with the modus operandi with respect to the way election is being conducted hitherto before now. So, and if you look at the major 2 leading political parties, the ruling All Progressive Congress and the opposition People's Democratic Party, the way they conducted their primaries, you understand that they lack internal democracy. Because how can you explain a situation where, like Rogers Okorocha, a former governor of a state and a serving senator in that state cannot secure even 1 vote? It tells you that the electors, in this case the delegates, were handpicked. Because if you allow them to contest on a free and fair basis, it's not possible that somebody like Rogers Okorocha cannot have a delegate that will believe in his manifesto to vote for him. What I was saying. So for me, it is not about, I know they will say we are practicing democracy. But the two major leading political parties lack internal democracy. And if you look at the election, general election, though we hope and we believe that this forthcoming 2023 general election, it will be better. Haven't signed the electoral act into law.
Okay, Nigerians must remain resilient, committed to democratic ideals. What do you think are the democratic ideals that we have?
The authorities should allow the tenets of democracy to flourish. They should subject themselves to the rule of law. As we speak, there are many instances where the government choose and pick which order of the court to obey. You call that democracy? I'm not saying we are not in democracy per se, but there are so many areas where the government is not adhering to the tenets of democracy. Because if you look at the way the federal government operates with impunity in some areas of endeavor, you wonder whether they are submitting themselves to the rule of law. We have heard in the past where DSS will invade the houses of judges without due process. We have heard in the past where court will give order and the federal government refuses to obey it. We had a situation of Dasuki before now. Whether federal government was deciding to cut order to go or not. In the Kalu case, we had a situation where even after some court gave order for his release, not now, before now, the federal government refused to adhere to the order of the court. So until you allow the rule of law to flourish, until everybody submits itself to the rule of law, irrespective of how highly placed, whether you call yourself Mr. President or Mr. Governor, that is when you say we are passing democracy. Because the same constitution that give effect to the office as the president, as the governor, as the case the judiciary to give pronouncements. And once it is honorable for the government to obey.
Chances of Obi and Tinubu, I see their candidacy, their presidential candidacy. Nigerian voters, Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu.
The way it stands, we, to a large extent, so you see that in the southeast, you happen to be from Labour Party. In the southwest here, you have Tinubu from APC. In the north, you have Atiku from PDP. But again, I think how and where they decide their running mates will be to a large extent the determinant of the voting pattern. Because the speculation is on quarters that the APC is looking at a Muslim ticket, which may be suicidal anyway. Because yes,
so Erufai said that they are looking for competence. Erufai said they are looking for competence, not.
What does it mean by competence? The same Erufai ran this last election with a Muslim ticket. So they claim he won, but has he been able to deliver in Kaduna State? Look at the level of insecurity. So if he has been able to deliver, he can be looking at Nigeria as a larger entity to replicate the same thing. But let me tell you this: the Abiola Kingibe election, where it was a Muslim ticket, the only reason it worked then was that it was the only alternative to military rule. Nigerians were tired of military rule. They needed a change of government. They needed democracy. So any other opportunity, any other alternative was better than military rule. So that does explain the reason Nigerians were not mindful whether it was a Muslim ticket. But I don't think the same thing will be, it cannot be the same thing now. For me, I seriously and vehemently oppose a Muslim ticket. I'm not saying a Muslim should not rule, but it doesn't make any logical sense to say.
You're not looking at competence.
You are the one that know what you mean by competence. Are you telling me that you don't have competent Christians who are in the north? If that is what they are looking at. Go and look at the Nigerian constitution. Islam is mentioned 28 times. Christianity is not mentioned. And you have somebody telling you is looking at Muslim Christian. It is the highest level of insensitivity. Then I don't know, they have their choice, they have their right to decide who to choose as running mate. But if you look at Atiku, how Atiku decides running mate will to a large extent affect the voting pattern, especially in the south and the southeast. Because if Atiku chooses the governor of River State, Wike, he is going to lose serious votes from the southeast. Don't forget that the incidents of the Obibo is still very much fresh in the mind of the people from the southeast, and some utterances that came from Wike about the Afro agitation, where it belongs, and all that. Then, if you look at if Atiku chooses running mate from perhaps southeast, with the presence of P2B, he may not get much vote, but it will be better for him to get some votes if he chooses from southeast. Then if you decide to choose someone like Okowa, is he going to work against him in the southeast? So if he really want to get vote from the southeast, I think a better thing for him is to choose candidate from the southeast. Because even if he chooses candidate from southeast, South will equally vote for him. Then if you look at P2B perhaps is the most competent candidate, in my own opinion, because he's somebody that have not served his hand in this administration of Nigerian government at the federal level. And as a governor of Anambra State, he ruled, and Anambra recorded success. He left Anambra better than he met it, and apart from that, he left good amount of money behind for his successor. I think he stand out. But again, where he's coming from and the choice of his running mate is going to play a pivotal role in the way he will be, in the votes he's going to garner. Tinubu is the challenge he's having now is his running mate, because you agree with me that they have touted about Dogara, Prof. Mustafa, even the governor of Plateau State. No, the current governor, Lalong. But the challenge they are having that they feel that Lalong doesn't have the political cloud in the north to sway votes. And they feel that Boss Mustafa didn't campaign with for Shivaji Bola Tinubu, and that they have not even congratulated or visited him since he had made victorious in that primary. So they feel that those Christians in the north do not have the weight, the political cloud, to give them the necessary vote they need in the north. But again, don't forget that the Christian Association is the can is already backing on one side. But again, personally, I think I stand with Khan, because it will be the highest sense of level of. Pardon?
If a Muslim ticket is accepted, you can go with it.
What I'm saying is that it is the highest level of insensitivity. Because if you look at Nigeria the way it is predominantly Muslim and Christians. So if you don't balance it at that level, it's a recipe for crisis.
Okay, let's look at Governor Umahi has attacked Ohaneze for his loss and also non-supporting.
I don't know what Ohaneze and I don't know what Ohaneze. Sorry, I don't know the role. I don't know the role Devuma wanted Ohaneze to play. But for me, I think David Umahi should leave Ohaneze alone. Because he had all it takes when he was defecting from PDP to APC. I think he knew the implication. And the delegates, as he claimed, who came from Ebonyi, who voted for him, are part of the political structure. Ohaneze is not part of the people who decide the delegates. So if all the governors in the, I think David Umahi should be blaming himself, because in the southeast you have Imo State and Ebonyi are states being controlled by APC. So any other state that is not being controlled by APC, the governors in that region have what it takes to determine how they come about with their delegates and the voting pattern. So why should he be blaming Ohaneze for his failure to garner vote in the primary? I think he should rather be blaming the political class. Because for me, I don't know the role he wanted Ohaneze to play. A situation where delegate lists were written, the people never contested for it. And you as the governor, you have the privilege to have opportunity to manipulate the system, like we see in whether PDP or APC.
Thank you. Who are you voting for?
All things being equal, I would prefer P2B.
Thank you very much. I have Mr. Samuel. Come on, Mr. Samuel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Samuel.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. Good morning, viewers.
How is the celebration going? Let's look at
what,
the governors.
What celebration? So
The June celebration, June 12th.
No, I don't celebrate unrealistic celebration. There's nothing about June 12th.
Let's look at it from another aspect. Let's assume that Nigeria is meeting up with democratic ideals. What should have happened, like in a day like this?
Well, good morning, viewers. My name is Samuel Effiong. Yes, Mr. Christian. We are assuming if. Let me also assuming Nigeria met up with democratic ideas, as long as you've said, maybe there is, we probably can now say there's a need to celebrate whatsoever they term as democracy. So, because in the truth, there's nothing like democracy. What is the definition of democracy? Whichever definition you want to put. Abraham Lincoln, they're from the Greek city-states where democracy started from. So if you check all universal accepted definition of what democracy is, it is not what is practiced.
What should have been put in place? What I think that you should have expected to have been put in place.
I'm not expecting anything to be put in place in Nigeria. I'm not expecting anything.
I said should have.
Should have. The thing that should have been put in place is in the common domain for even a madman and a common man to know. So coming here to explain what, I mean, for example now, how do you come about delegates list? Some people sat somewhere. So do you need me to come and tell you that this is how democracy probably should work? So there is nothing to even start
enlightening other people, not even
other
people watching you.
Well, on a normal day, I encourage some of them to just do basic research on what democracy is all about. Because democracy is an encompassing term that gives room for massive participation. Not some political people sitting down to appoint their boys and their cronies and their family members to occupy the Minokon territory. So,
okay, let's look at. I wanted to say something, but Atiku, Obi, and Suwaju has divided Nigerian voters along the
No. There's nothing like divided Nigerian voters. Nigeria is a traditional society underdeveloped world. That's how it's termed. If you do development, Nigeria is developing. In fact, I term it as a fourth world country. It's not third. It's not among the third world. So Nigeria votes along religious and ethnic lines. So you can argue with your party and argue with anything you want to argue, and that will be the shaping factor of 2023 election. That is all. So from what we are seeing gradually, I am following some northern group page on Facebook, and we are following some people who are APC but are northern. They have started having different perspectives. Like, no, but it's interesting game anyway.
Out of the three, who do you think will pull more clout or weight?
Before the vote or after the vote, it's two different. Well, it depends on how, in Nigeria, the political maneuvering is not one place. But who has the highest number of ethnic bias. If your ethnic bias come out more, if, for example, you are from a particular part of the country and the population of the people that believes in you, maybe as a man from yellow ethnic group. So if your people come out more in full force and stand by you, you will win. It's not about what you say. You can be the dullest, you can be the sickest. So now that now depends on if the other one part of the South can align to produce whatever you want.
Okay, let's look at our killings. There are different reports. Some people are saying that it's a drug war. Others are saying that they are Islam terrorists.
Okay, but from the report I saw online, they said they've been caught.
Yeah, they've been caught recently.
So who are those that were caught? Are they drug dealers, or they are herdsmen, or they are?
What's the plan here?
Planning or killing?
Yeah.
Well, if the ethnic configuration that feels is convenient, they are the ones in charge. APC is the one in federal. They are the one in the state. So they should do the needful. But if they want to play politics, they should bury it as a natural. Nigeria goes on. It's normal. So whichever, if this happened under a president that is not a northerner or from another ethnic group, let's say the president there is Peter Obi, I know how Ojota would have been occupied by now. So it's okay. People did not die like this in Southwest. Girls were missing in East, not East. People were carrying, bring back our guests back in Ojota in Lagos. But people are dying in multiplicity of fold, cut across Lekki, or Ogun, and we are peaceful. So be it. And any group deserve the kind of treatment he uses his hand, it wants. But I know if it was the other way around, the North would have revolted. So whichever way, it's okay. Let's politicize the killing.
I don't think it's okay. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not about what we think. What we think might be the right, but what is on reality is different from what you think. I think, and I know that developed politics all over the world I've read about. I've been to some few African countries, and I've spoken to people both in the UK and US. It's not like this. But what I know and what I've read and what I see is not what we get. So what do? Continue what you are getting. So by now, we know the Ojota Crusader, Obiekwe Pastor Tunde Bakare would have occupied Ojota. People were killed in a church service. They were dragging out the boys online now. Internet, don't lie. Everywhere is peaceful in Southwest. So it's okay. All the people who were sponsoring protests under Jonathan, they are in power. So everything is normal. It's okay. What's my headache about that? It should continue. The people that died, the people that was kidnapped under Jonathan were not killed. That protest was holding in Ojota. But they are killing in Ogun, Oyo, including no protest. Everywhere is people. It's okay. Let's continue. I'm happy that Buhari is the president. It's a dividend of democracy. It's okay. The internet has a manifesto of Buhari in 2015. Yes or no? So from what we have, 1 naira will turn to 1 naira. 1 million youth to eat, blah, blah, blah. They are getting everything. Is Nigeria not a wonderful country? So I'm encouraging people to campaign more for the party so that they can continue the good work of, they have been saying if they want to continue the good work of the presidency. Is it not okay? Is Nigeria not a miracle? Is God not a miraculous working God?
No, in this case, God's not a miraculous working God. God is not miraculous in this case.
No, I'm a Christian and I don't want to be too...
There's low turnout in churches because of killings. You don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I said it's okay. Go and watch the manifesto of Buhari in 2014. They said there will be security. Buhari is a general. We will fight for it. It's online now. You the Christian, why are you asking me? These things are online on YouTube. Buhari is a general. It will end insecurity. It will fight from front. The God was a general. And is it France? Buhari will fight from you. So is Buhari not fighting from the front? So it's okay. You see, Nigeria is a country whereby the truth is what most people don't want to accept in a public domain. So what you do is, whatever comes, you tell them that's the best you've seen in the world. What you are having now is the best in human democracy. So it's okay. The people their people did not die. The ethnic group did not die. We are leading protests in Ojota. Chibok girls were missing. They were not dead. Then killings in a church, everywhere is peaceful, no protest. Ojota everywhere is calm. Is God a miraculous working God? I'm asking you a question. So it's okay. It's okay. So you see, my joy is the fact that Buhari became a president and they are all enjoying the change mantra they so wanted. He's got no miraculous working God. So that's why I said, whoever wants to become the president should become. We will all be here to also tell them it's okay. A country deserves the kind of leaders it needs or it wants. Same nation of the world, men of integrity, stand up to the occasion and stand for truth, irrespective of how bitter those truths go. Yes, men of truth. Now, out of the candidate, a candidate has been coming out and say, go and check where I was. Go and check where I work. Go and check when I lived to also place. This is which candidate from 1999, a governor, both for the PDP and APC, forget sentiment, that have come out publicly to tell you this is the amount I left, this is the amount I left to Soul Bank, this is the amount I left in dollars. Bros, I beg, which candidate? But not East, West, all the 6 geopolitical zones. That I'm not talking about perfection. You know, people now on Twitter trying to say, hey, look at the street of so candidate. They have not constructed it. That's not the point. Aside the Yaradua, if I can remember, my memories were right, as a former governor, who came out to declare his assets and declare how much he left. Which candidate from 1999 inside the 36 states have the war chest to come out? See, we're not talking about the perfection of human. We are talking about the ones that are close to be best option on ground. Only one. But what do you see? Ethnic sentiment, they've ethnicized the campaign. Even before the election. So that's why you see some people want to get voters card somewhere. There's fight. Everything works together. Just be linking it up. Some people don't want some people to get voters card somewhere because of something that they've already promoted. See, Nigeria is not a rocket science that you cannot predict what will happen in the next 5 years. So now, $1 has turned €1. There is security of lives and properties. So that is why there's no more protests. Everybody is living on. He's got no miraculous, wonderful God. God is a miraculous, wonderful God. So that's why I love the country.
Who are you voting for?
Eh?
Who are you voting for?
Who am I voting for? My vote, as it stands now, depends by the superiority of intellectual conversation. Look at the candidates, how they even stand. Check your hand. Look, it's not about sentiment. Same nation. When you compare some presidents stand, when they talk, you are happy that that's the president of the United States. When you listen to Nigerian residents, how they stand, even their body posture, are you proud to be a Nigerian? I was listening to Ghanaian president the other day. The guy was talking. See, you will have hope even when there's no job. Like, no, this might have hope. When you watch out the Nigerian candidates, how they even look, their dressing, how they stand. The future is hopeless.
Is it
don't know.
By looks or...
No, Christian. How do they look? How did they marshal out points to give you hope in terms of security? If I become the president, I will devotionalize power. I will give NSCDC powers. This is what I will do in terms of police. I will remove traffic from federal list. I'll make it a state law. Have you gotten any concrete analysis from all the only one? Maybe let's say it makes sense small. One. But what what do you hear? Give me power. It's my turn. The other one, Atiku was contested from 1993. This one has been following up. So these are the kind of people. So and that is why when you look at people, when they come to stand to support, is it based on the superiority of argument or because of ethnic bias?
Okay.
So it's not about that. That most sense. I love it. Nigeria will be better. Tell all those watching that Nigeria will not be better.
One of the pastors that said Nigeria will be better.
Which pastor? Forget the pastor. You just hear my video now.
Okay. Let's look at Umahi has blamed the Southeast for not supporting the Igbo negotiation on presidency.
Umahi blamed.
Yes, Governor Umahi.
He did what?
He blamed Ohaneze and the Southeast.
Umahi is a confused man. Those are the betrayers. You see, most of these guys, when they have power, they think they will just eat. And Umahi is one of the unscrupulous elements that the Southeast have produced most of the useless politicians than any other Greek group in Nigeria. I don't care. The Southeast the political class is the most useless of all the 6 geopolitical go zone. The hopelessness of the man, Umahi. These are the people who will stand here today in PDP, tomorrow, next tomorrow. They keep cross and they don't have a clear-cut vision, understanding of how political government should look like. So it's not just about the Southeast. You know, people are always happy when you come to abuse Southeast politicians. Then you are abandoned South-South. I'm from the South-South. I'm from Nigeria. If you check the derivative from that region, I told one of my relations, I said you people are just only elevating in mediocrity and non-entity in terms of governance. Because you people don't need to understand. A South-South state, I just digress, I want to digress. From 1999 to 2020, the money that state has got, I won't mention the state, is more than the money Ghana and Togo have gotten. No, I do not mention anything. One South-South state, the total money that they've gotten, both federal allocation, 13% derivative tax, is more than the whole money Ghana and Togo combined, convert it to dollar. I've got it. So the same thing is applicable when you now see some of these. Umai is one of those opportunists. You know, most Nigerian political order, they are just opportunity. When they don't get it, they will now grab the thing. They will now use ethnicity and religious bigotry with money to now hijack wealth to themselves. Is this how there is a state in Nigeria that the money that state is generating is more than the money of 6 African countries put together? Some of those African countries have airports, they have seaport, they have 5 other universities, one, and they have better road. They have better road than I don't mention. You know, when you talk some facts, it's just a natural. When you talk some facts, some people are not happy because they feel as you are castigating Umaida because I'll say Sansat is doing where I'll be a madman to allow the logic of ethnic bias and religious bias to now becloud my sense of intellectual reasoning. So it's not about the Southwest have done so bad, the South have done good. Are you a madman?
Okay, lastly, predict what you think will happen in the next.
Sorry, somebody.
Your prediction last time.
I was wrong. I wish. Were you following my post on Facebook?
Yeah.
Immediately after the PDP primaries, the trick of APC primaries changed. It was an open fact now. Yeah. So if the PDP primaries would have gone the other way, yes, the permutation would have been maintained. It was a simple fact. So immediately it was the Northern Caucus that moved out and said, oh, this was what should have come up. So the prediction that I made and the second prediction both came before the general election, the primary of the APC. So if you are following me on Facebook, check. I wrote one article. I termed it as I think it was 9-minute switch. Okay. That article came before the APC because it was obvious where the PDP primary. Immediately after that, the switch and realignment came up, and we said it, and it was obvious where it was going.
What do you foresee 2023?
The election of 2023 will be based on 3 major factors: ethnicity, religious bigotry. Whichever candidate can pull out these forces in his favor, we come out. So it is not about intellect or there was only one candidate from what we've seen. I'm not coming here to say that candidate is the best. I have worked year and year. This is the amount I left. Let all the other consider in all the political offices they've occupied. Come on, while I don't do. So rather than doing that, you will now see some ethnic people. I just look at Facebook. I don't comment. I'll read on Twitter. They'll go and say, oh, look at so person in the street of their village. He did not construct it. In fact, a friend said, the 2 parties that we thought would be competitors are so scared to the point that all they are looking for is fault in another candidate now. Yeah. Somebody that I know in a major political party, all what everybody is running is to be looking at fault. Oh, they stole money from. These were things that were not on ground before now. Why now? Those were the fallacies and lies you keep bringing. The man was living as at that time, and he made it. Apart from Yaradua, no governor in Nigeria brought out the amount he left in office, the bond he left in office, the dollar he left in office. I repeat, from 1999 to 2022, we've had more than 100 governors. Because from 1999 to 2007, 36 states to produce 36 governors. From 2007 to 2015, another set of 30-something governors. All of them, some have even lost election after the first term. So we have more than 60 or 70 governors. No one came out. So what, instead of you to look at the logic of his conversation, though I still sent a message to one of their pages that give me your security analysis. How are you going to solve security? Yeah, some people are coming out. Nobody has made a clear-cut explanation that this is how I want to solve the economy. This is how I want to solve this issue. This is how I want to address. So what you are seeing is jamboree, sentiment, ethnic conspiracy. Even the one that cannot walk well, he will enter. He will enter. Even the one that is using crutches. So at the end of the day, we'll now have a London City president. So that is the kind of system. So when the future is dead, is false.
Okay.
No hope. Don't bother.
Thank you very much, Mr. Samuel. Thank you very much. I have Mr. Lucky.
About the security, you know, I would like you not to
What do you do to see?
You see, anyway, good morning. You see, the youth, we can speak. You know, anyway, my name is Lucky Ayaguna Edenobi Lagos. You know why? I have to release my voice today. But I'm sorry for this country. I'm sorry for the youth.
You're a youth, Mr. Lucky.
I'm a youth, yes. I'm sorry for everybody. Sorry for myself. Because we still open eye. Now, watching. When they let Buhari, after 4 years, everybody shouts, no. And he still come back again and spend 8 years. And we are still here speaking grammar. Nigeria knows how to speak grammar. Nigeria, they have professor. We have everything in Nigeria. But these people who doesn't do anything still come and dominate us.
What is happening? Why? Why is it so?
Because we refuse to do the needful.
What's the needful?
The needful is that this time around now, the youth supposed to be demonstrating. That is the term of the youth. Not to just go for Facebook, analyze everything at the end. Old men will still come back again and take the mandate.
But now, since there's a change,
We change.
their PVCs.
We change.
It's a rush for PVCs.
BBC, if they can use it that very day, I'm telling you, election has been rigged and won already.
I don't believe you.
What happened in Alaba? What happened in Alaba? So to tell you that everybody should prepare. Prepare yourself that very day. Either war or won or scatter. We have youth. Those BBC that let the election come, that they see most of them for feet, playing football. See them for beer parlor. They won't go and vote. But let me tell you, it did not. It did not. Not so. That day you see children, 7 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, line up. They will vote according to their own side. But our own here, they believe internet.
But it's going to change now. It's going to change.
How is it going to change?
People are interested.
It will still be Atiku and Tinubu.
Not Obi.
Obi is going there to spoil Atiku vote. Yes, one person is going there to spoil Atiku vote. At the end, the same APC we are crying for, we still continue. Continue of killing, continue of robbery, continue of stealing, corruption, poverty, hatred under APC. It will continue. It will continue. No, you can let talk. That day, let them put match. If hold on. If our election is going on that very day, Mayo and Jesse are playing, you see, our youth to go and vote for instead of voting for the right candidate. I'm telling you the truth. That's what's going to happen. Last 4 years, we speak grammar. Last 8 years, the same thing. Youth, the people who are voting for Nigeria are women. Women, how many women do you see here now? They're in market. By the time they start sharing cap, rice, cloth, you see, kuli, gari. All this noise, grammar, speaking will change.
It's going to be different.
As hunger day, ebiwa, hunger day, food, hunger day. By the time Atiku start sharing t-shirts now, sharing 2,000 naira, you see, girl will change. Obi doesn't have that money to spend. Are you aware now? You know now.
Among the three of them, which is better for you?
For me, Obi is the better candidate. But the way I'm seeing it, Nigeria doesn't believe that. Whether you are a better candidate. Nigeria like somebody who tell lies. Like the way Tinubu is doing now. Managing himself. Even to hold the other paper in hand is shaking. And we are watching. Are you getting me? Working like working like Zimbabwe president Mugabe. Working like Mugabe. Are you getting me? Telling us what cannot even come.
It is intellect. Is it by your...
My brother, Aso Rock is not like that. You can rule Lagos for 10 years. But you go to Aso Rock, there's secret things that make them to look like Dundee in Aso Rock. Good luck was so better. When you go to Aso Rock, it was controlled by Kaba. They will control you. Leave all this temporary thing. Let me tell you, 2023, nobody knows tomorrow. Anything can happen. God will decide. God will decide.
Have you heard it?
God give, listen to me. God give power. It's God that give power. Abiola do all things to make sure he get to that place. Then what happen? Abi? So what I'm saying is that youth, it's time. Don't wait for that date of voting. Don't wait. Start now. Not to just say internet and start pressing. Say you want to vote for Obi. Internet cannot vote. Go to your ward and mobilize the youth. Look at answers. Just trickle answer everywhere. But do you believe didn't believe answers? They did not do it. That's how it's going to be for vote. Are you getting me? Why can't it's the turn of the Igbos? Why can't the Yoruba step down for Igbos? What brought Atiku? Because Tinubu want to contest. If Tinubu have withdraw, Atiku will withdraw. It will be the turn of people, but it didn't happen. That's why you see.
Are you sure?
Imagine of Atiku.
Sure
imagine of Tinubu.
Saying that if Tinubu withdrew,
Atiku said that if Tinubu withdraw, I will withdraw.
Is that what he said?
Yes, he said it. He said it. He said they should zone it to Southeast. They should zone it to Southeast. I get me? They should zone it to Southeast. But now, Atiku said, if Tinubu contest, I will contest. And Tinubu have emerged now. So, it's going to be between Tinubu and Atiku. That's the game.
Let's look at church. What's happening in church today? The attack in Owo last Sunday. The attack in Owo last Sunday.
Madam, we are not campaigning here. We are not campaigning here. We are not campaigning here.
No turnout in churches nowadays.
Now,
Say your mind out. Look at Lagos State. When the Tinubu can change, when the Tinubu can change your mind, Tinubu can change outside the state of Nigeria. Tinubu can do it. Tinubu can do it. Please, we want you to do it because look at my brother and my sister. Look at Lagos State. Listen to me. Look at Lagos State today. This is not because of Tinubu. Lagos State cannot be like this.
Who is the governor? Who is the governor?
How is the governor now? Let me tell you, I know if Tinubu can do it, he can do the president of Nigeria. And we know the thing, everybody. We know the thing I'm telling you because we women, we are suffering. Women and man, we are suffering. Look at family house. As you see me, wait, let me talk. Let me speak. Let me talk. Wait. Listen to me. All of you now. Wait, allow me to talk.
Continue.
Wait. Allow me to talk. All of us now. If they tell one of us that we should come and do the president of Nigeria, the first thing that people that will do, all your family will take care. Who can do it? God say
Nobody can do it except God do this in Nigeria. But everybody that you put there, all in Nigeria, 33 states, 36 states, we must take the prayer. We need prayer of this country. Prayer, wait. Any person, wait. We need prayer. Wait. Let me say. Wait.
Madam, see, leave her. Sorry, Sarah. I want to ask Madam something. No, leave her. Okay, wait. Madam, I'll call you next time. Anyway,
Tinubu will do it.
Stop. Wait. Anyway, sometimes we give our own chance. Anyway, everybody has a right. That's why I give her chance. I was even asking where is woman, and the woman came and expressed herself. That's why I'm saying that it's the woman that used to vote. You can saw her with cap. I get to be so. That is it. Cameraman. Yes. Okay, now I've given her a chance. You have the question. Thank you very much.
No, going to church again because of the attack.
You see, you remember last week I used one language. I said the Christian leaders are not doing well. Christian leaders are not doing well. PFA, they are not doing well. Look at the killing that happened. They did not say anything. Now, Tinubu want to choose mostly ticket. They are not saying, they are not coming out. God is coming out to shout. No. Because of the destruction of the bandits killing Christians, the church turnout was low. No. The Christian leader need to get up and do something. Now our Christian leader have turned to politicians. That's the problem. My prayer is that God will come down and do something. Our leader Christians should do something. Are you not imagine a Bakare, a prominent pastor, bringing 100 million. They don't have to take that 100 million to go and give the poor. You guys waiting to the APC. Are so shame to our pastors, and shame to our leaders, Christians, who are not doing the right thing. Christian leaders, you are not doing the right thing. When you come for Tinubu to pick candidates, you are not telling them, don't pick Mercy, don't pick Isi. When they kill our Christians, they bomb Ondo, you never protest. You never do anything. Christian leaders should go and put their head in shame.
Okay.
Put their head in shame.
Thank you very much. Mr. Tigozi. Mr. Tigozi, good morning.
Now, what is happening this morning?
We are seeing the popularity of candidates here. When you speak about the candidate, people are trying to say no. How do you look at it?
Well, of course, good morning, SM viewers and Mr. Christian. Good morning. I remember the Chigozi Ndibo.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, people have suffered much, and people have been subjected and subjugated over the decades. You can see a situation where even the youth have no source of livelihood in the hundreds of millions. Now, what is going on is revolution. Revolution has been already kindled by the blood of those people that were killed at Lekki Toget, the innocent youth that were massacred. And up to today, Lagos State government have not told us who were responsible for the killings of those innocent, of course, and the future leaders. That is why people are responding and reacting that justice must be done. Otherwise, of course, they will not in any time soon forget about such traumatic and very horrifying experience. And that informed the position of people that now, of course, they are in touch with the realities, and we want to end this carnage, this barbaric system of government, where, of course, the money bags of people who are stolen the treasures of the masses, we want to parade themselves and, of course, take undue advantage of the people. You can see where the woman came and was given opportunity to speak. He's telling us that Lagos is, in fact, if Lagos should be a place to be desired, what do you have to desire about Lagos, to be honest? You don't talk of accessible water, potable water, drinking water for the masses. You don't talk of power generation. You don't talk of employment, for crying loud. Most of the industries in Lagos have gone moribund. They are in comatose. What is only thriving is the Afro that are extorting money from the commuters. You see, we are vibrant, energetic youths are being subjected to such level of clarity. You see, they only resort to collecting money. What is actually working in Lagos? That Mr. Samuel, who left, he said that Lagos State generates more than Lagos State generates revenue can be equated to over 6 African countries. And yet, the debt profile of Lagos is unimaginable. Unimaginable. It's the highest, they have the highest debt profile. Now, if it is generating billions or trillions of naira, what is that money used for? People, the public are not enjoying potable water, drinking water. There is no light. There is not even accessible road. Lagos State has the worst road network. If you have been to Kano, if you have been to Kaduna, if you have been to Abuja, you know that Lagos State, if not for the presence of federal capital territory, Lagos State was federal capital for over 30 years. After that, what else do you have to boast about Lagos State? Look at the drainage system. If there is any downpour here, little downpour everywhere will be flooded. So what are we saying? A man who has not been able to manage the resources available to Lagos State, and you are indebted to the tune of trillions of naira, and you tell us you can still handle the affairs of Nigeria. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I understood that Nigeria is not a workable system. So that's why I slightly admitted by Samuel that the entire political elites within the Southeast are the worst in the history of Nigeria. That's why the people now resort to, of course, taking their own destiny in their hands. They are calling for, of course, their own country, a country that they can identify, they can be proud of. Okay. That is why they, of course, at the attention of the restoration for Biafran state, of course, have gotten more, of course, momentum in this recent time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and do have a great day. I know I spent a little time, and that notwithstanding, Biafra is a way forward. It doesn't matter what is happening. You can see what is playing out. Ethnic sentiment, of course, religious sentiment. They cannot take us anywhere. The people, we are coming. You see, the best thing Buhari has done for humanity is to allow the electoral reforms. But that is not to say that we are getting out of this wood. The only panacea, the only way forward for humanity is to call for referendum. Because all these things is just time, wasting of time. Look at what is happening. Even among us, people have been intimidated, subjugated to exercise their own rights in Nigeria. People who went to get or register for voters card have been intimidated. In the face of this, what are you going to do? The election is not even here. And people have been subjected, denied, or even differentialized. It's very unfortunate. Referendum or referendum, Biafra is the way forward.
Thank you very much.
Biafra is the way forward.
Sorry.
Tinubu is our man.
Okay.
He's the man that can do it.
What make you say Tinubu is your man? What convinced me that Tinubu
That's
can
what
do
makes
it?
me say what I'm saying.
Yes.
Tinubu have human feelings. He's a man of decision.
You remember ESAS?
ESAS is not the one behind ESAS. I don't even know. Don't ask me.
Okay, continue.
Tinubu is my man. And he's the one that can do it. He's the one that can do it. He's the one that can handle Nigeria so that Nigeria will be okay. He's the one.
Everybody gets you. If you come here and talk.
Nobody should insult anybody here. Nobody should insult anybody here. Everybody has that to speak.
Good morning. How are you? You can see the tension. You can see the tension.
Yes.
When you mention the candidate, people are saying no, we don't want. What do you think is the problem?
The problem is that the youth are not saying that when you mention one particular candidate, there's a reaction here. People are saying we don't want APC government in this country again. Because of the failures and the poverty on ground. Because Nigerians are fed up with empty promises. Nigerians are fed up with a government that is not concerned about the welfare and well-being of its people. Nigerians are fed up with a government that is after propaganda. That what they know is propaganda. Nigerians are fed up with a government that doesn't know anything about governance. That is the reason why you see all this unnecessary reaction here and there, because they don't want to hear anything like APC in this country. That's what's causing.
There are some people that are supporting APC.
No, look, let me tell you something. Even Jesus Christ, the death of Jesus Christ, out of the 12 that followed Jesus Christ, there was Judah.
That analogy, enter.
I'm coming. It enters. Look, let me tell you something. Everybody must not pass one road to success. Some will pass good roads, some will pass bad roads to success. Yes, it happens because the issue is this. Let me tell you something. Even those people that are still supporting APC, I can tell you, to me, I don't know the nature of agenda that used to qualify them. They should go for medical checkup. Because a man with the right sense, who should support a government that is not doing something, that is not a government that has collapsed this country. Look, nothing is working in this country. The insecurity is not working. The economic is not working. Poverty have gone high. What is the essence of supporting them? Look, like you said, I have nothing against Tinubu as a person. He's a father. Tinubu is a father. He has played his own politics in a good way. He has helped people and he has raised people. That is not enough for you to say he must come and rule this country. No. As for me, even if APC brings Jesus Christ, I will not support him. Because it's the wrong party with the wrong ideology.
Wrong ideology in what sense?
Fine. What do I mean by that? For over 7 years now, APC have been in power. Killings have taken over the entire nation. Hunger, inflation, poverty, borrowing of money from one country to the other. In the least country now, borrowing money for Kenya, Libya, all African countries, they are borrowing money all across the nation. Nigeria have been indebted to China. Where do we get this thing wrong? We get it wrong by electing a leader who is not concerned about the welfare and well-being of his people. But we got it wrong by electing a leader who knows nothing about governance. We got it now by electing a leader who is wicked, extremely wicked. We got it now by electing a leader who is naive. We got it now by electing a leader who does not care if people die. Why should we bring such government to power again? That's why people are angry. There's anger everywhere. Because this anger is as a result of the hunger on ground. Look, go and buy food and eat it now. 1,000 naira, no, it's not even enough for you to eat this country now. What are we talking about? Are you expecting that to be happening?
Which government are you putting hope in?
The best thing we can do is this. Let's tell ourselves the truth. There are people like Tinubu was once a governor of Lagos State. Check his antecedent. Atiku was once a governor, was a vice president in this country. Check his own antecedent. Peter Obi is also there. Check their own antecedent.
I will tell you, to the best of my knowledge and understanding as a human being, when Atiku Abubakar was a vice president to Obasanjo, the government was one of the best government in the history of this country. He was the chairman of the economic forum.
But the report Obasanjo gave about Atiku.
Look, whatever report Obasanjo brought was a political statement, was a political report. Because in politics, there's what we call, we can decide to come out with an argument, to just to flame me up, to destroy to tarnish my image. It happened in politics. We all know it. Atiku was the only person who stood by his own principle and said, no, you are not going for top 10, and he didn't go for top 10. What are you talking about? Let me tell you something. I am telling you, the only person that can reduce this hunger from this country, the only person that can bring us out of poverty, the only person that can elevate youth, the only person that can bring the dividends of democracy is only Atiku Abubakar. If you vote in Tinubu,
Peter Obi.
You say what?
Peter Obi.
Fine. Peter Obi is the best candidate for all, but he does not have the strength, the political muscle to put his enemy out of power. The only person that has the political muscle, the political will, the political strength, the gigantic strength is only Atiku Abubakar. He will put them out of power. Peter Obi is a future president, not present president. Let me tell you something. Those people who want to fight, if you want to fight for a candidate, you should know that those candidates, their children are in abroad. Yes. You are just fooling yourself by fighting for a candidate. Like me now, Atiku Abubakar children are in abroad. Tinubu children are in abroad. It's not enough for the poor to be fighting themselves for one candidate. And it's out of foolishness and ignorance for somebody to be fighting for a man that is in the AC room. I am supporting Atiku Abubakar as a person because I have been able to check his political antecedents. I discovered that this man is the only candidate that has not been investigated by any security agency. By EFCC, ICPC, police, they have not investigated him. If Obasanjo claimed that it was corrupt, Obasanjo was the one who set up EFCC. Why can't he investigate him? He was never been indicted. Those are mere speculation that he was corrupt.
Why don't we, youths are rooting for Peter Obi? You're a youth. What convinces you that Peter Obi cannot pull out the cabal, the structure?
See, let me tell you something. Peter Obi is the best candidate. The issue is this. It already concluded within the Northern Elite that if Buhari finishes his tenure, they should hand over power to Atiku Abubakar. No, let's tell ourselves the truth.
I don't know of that.
No, let me tell you something. You don't know it. You will know it when the time comes. Look, you know the issue is this. You will see Konkoso is going to step down for Atiku. He will step down a week to election. Go and mark it. You will see a Konkoso will step down for Atiku a week to election. The Northerners they are very good politicians. They know about politics more than we decide. Let us be sincere to ourselves. Tinubu, Yoruba have ruled this country for 8 years. Sasa have ruled this country for 8 years. It's only people that have not ruled this country. Yes, 6 years. It's only people that have not ruled this country. The only people that have the opportunity, that have the power to strengthen. No, we want to rule next people. How you get Satis? But the issue is it will be very difficult for Satis to win the election. That's the reason why PDP is zoned to the north, so that they can be able to capture the north. And when they capture power, I believe, and I strongly believe, and I sincerely believe that if Atiku win the election, he will hand over power to the Eastern.
If Tinubu wins the election, won't he hand it over to the Southeast?
Is that what?
If Tinubu wins the election, won't he hand it over to the Southeast?
If you win. See, let me give it to you.
I strongly believe that Atiku hand over.
No, let me tell you something. If Tinubu win this election, now, Igbo will be the deceiving end. What do I mean by that? If Tinubu win the election, he will spend 8 years in power. 8 years. After 8 years, power will go back to the north. If the Igbos really want to do justice to themselves, justice to their people, they should be able to come out to get clearly and state, this is where we belong. Because, let me tell you something. If Atiku become president of Nigeria today, if he finishes his tenure, we hand over to him. Look, Peter Obi can only divide PDP vote. He can't win the election. That one is sure. I am not cursing him. I am telling you as a political analyst what I have seen so far. Look, these people that are saying that we will vote for Peter Obi, 90% they don't have PVC. I'm telling you.
Most of them.
Most of them. 90% don't have Peter Obi, I'm coming now. Peter Obi is a very, I'm coming now. Peter Obi is a very good candidate. He's a viable candidate, and he's a future president. After Atiku will be the next president. What I'm even seeing is this, that if they allow Iboma to rule this country, Nigeria will be more better than every other nation.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jolly. I have Mr. Kule.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, Sketo, I agree to you. Sketo, man, Sketo, my personal person. Larry, I agree to you, man. My sister from California, Tina, I agree to you. All of you, you're doing well, and I really appreciate you guys. You give me a pet talk at night, madam in Texas, madam, worry, no, they carry last. You always call me, give me a pet talk, and Udeme, Mr. Udeme, I think you called me to analyze things, and you are not biased. You are not fucking biased. Caution. You are not biased. I like your balance. Yeah.
Exactly. Huh? If you are in a conversation like this, you expect better.
Oh yeah, now. Don't. And you to caution so that
no, if you are in a conversation like this, anywhere you go, you expect.
Talk on. You are one of them. Talk on, please. Ask your question.
Okay, let's look at.
I don't know for them.
Let's look at.
You not caution them. You not caution them. They are making noise. You not caution them. So, but is the noise not disturbing you?
Tinubu, Obi, Obi and Atiku have divided Nigerian votes.
Yeah, the three of them has divided the Nigerian vote according to ethnic narrative, according to ethnic line. And as it seems everybody is going to vote for his own president from his own region, and not for this bondage. Because the way I'm saying things, the bully is getting too much. The youth, you call so youth, they are divided. They are divided with, instead of having purpose of unity, instead of them coming for a purpose of unity, a purpose of vision, they are divided. So to me, I cannot go along with some section that they are fond of bullying. You can't bully. You don't bully to win an election. You lobby your way to win an election. It's not by abusing. When you engage people, you go to social media, that some section of this country, from section of the South, what they know how to do best is to bully you, to abuse you, to do all sorts of things on you. Is that how they win an election? So, and nobody on earth can bully me. Nobody on earth can force my right to change my right. As I am now, if I decide to vote Tinubu tomorrow, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. No matter the kind of deformation, character, you guys, you even push people to the wall to change against you. Because you are saying somebody is sick, somebody is this thing, you go to hospital. I've been to the hospital before. Let them have a random check on you. That is when you will know who is well in this country. Who is well? Go and check your BP. Go and check everything. But you start deformation of character. Who's going to vote for your candidate like that?
Why are you voting for?
Shemi, if it's God's regional, say everybody mind your regional. To me, as it is, I'm telling you, I'm looking for a referendum because all this noise make cast. I'm tired of it. I'm looking for a referendum so that everybody will part their way. I will have peace in Lagos. I will not be abused in Lagos. I will not be abused in Southwest. Some people are just fond of abusing. You say anything, they're abusing. And at times I look at illiteracy. Maybe it's illiteracy that is worrying them. But there are a lot of illiterate among them. They are towing the lines of that illiteracy. You cannot just be a ragtag person on the street and start abusing. You accept anytime
you abuse somebody now.
You say what?
You abuse somebody now.
Reaction bring action bring reaction. The woman came here now. You could say as they bullied the woman. I have to say the woman has the right.
Jonathan as a president was good. Jonathan as a president, sitting president,
was bull. Yeah,
and look at his reaction.
Was bully. No, was bully.
He played maturity.
Yeah, he played.
So as an analyst, there's this sense of maturity.
And you as a journalist, you cannot go to AIT. AIT TV. Let me tell you, Mr. Abiodun is watching me now. I'm telling you, no. When you are aligned incitement,
no man land.
I think Mr.
Understand me.
Which no man's land?
This is a street.
It's a street. But you say it's a street.
Studio.
But you have the police. You have the police station around there. By the time you don't control incitement, no. By the time you have to control because it's your TV.
It's your TV. commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
That is the commander. You voted for him. He has a right.
And said,
see, you have a right. Are you debating or not?
He was. No, I'm just.
So let's go on. You leave that one.
Point at other people. You don't do the same thing.
If people point you, so you should be looking at them.
If people are cursing, don't curse. It shows you as a honorable person.
And you that you see them cursing, you will not caution them. That they not be abusive.
Let's continue.
So you should have a right to, right?
Southwest governors declare 3-day mourning. What is your
it's worth doing. I see it coming, and it's a good thing. But the Southwest governor has to be proactive. We don't need post-actions, post-oral action governors. You have to be proactive. I think there was an intelligence report that these people have surrounded the Southwest forest. There was intelligence report on that. What did they do on it? They were just busy.
Okay, there's a battle plan against these terrorists from the south.
It has to. That is when you know the Southeast. People play with, people joke with. They are strategists people. Strategies. Drone, what does it take them? They said it. They just drone. Put drone on the head. You know their location. With the most sophisticated region in Nigeria today. Take it or leave it. We have well-meaning people that can get this thing sorted out. But did they have the power, the mighty power support? Did they have the mighty power support? The people at the top, will they support them? You cannot do anything in this country. You cannot bring any innovation in this country without consulting National Security Advisor, without consulting the Minister for Defense, without consulting the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, which is Minister of. You even forget the Minister of Interior. That one is just there. It's not Aregbesola. It's from my state, but I don't see anything he's doing. To me, he's on his own. He's on his own. Aregbesola is on his own. I will say he's my brother, and I'll say it out. Me, I'm the kind of person. If my brother is messing up, I'll tell you. But I will not support the formation of someone else because you don't like the guy face. You start deforming me. We all know, we have a stake. We all know how to do this. If you want us to deform your presidential candidate,
thank you very much.
Right? No, I'm still on.
You have Give me 2 more minutes.
Yes.
You have spent 7.
Give me time. I mean, are you timing the others?
Minutes.
You need time your.
No, everybody 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I will still look at your 10 minutes.
Okay, let's look at another issue here. Many churchgoers, Christian Association of Nigeria, are saying Christians should have weapons.
I think that would be better, but misuse of the weapon, abuse of the weapon may follow suit because we don't love ourselves. We are divided entity in this country, so we can use that annoyance. With annoyance, you can open up fire.
But you look like at the killings. There are killings here. Yeah,
there are killings. That is what I tell you. Referendum. When Justice Nikitobi was given the fake constitution, the military package for 1999 democracy. Now, what was the assignment they gave to the Wikitobi? To go around the country and say and seek people opinion. Did they seek people opinion? The Wikitobi panel of inquiry on that constitutional, what's it called? They came back. They said Nigeria has accepted the constitution, whereas nobody was consulted. That we in Nigeria, this is how we want to live. They just packaged that scam constitution for us. An election in Nigeria can never be well. I was alive. I was a bit matured when Abiola was having his election. What that was supposed to be the most credible election, but somebody just wake up on the wrong side of the bed because there is no constitution that can tame him. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed and announced the election. We know what follows suit. Abiola got his vote all around the state, even the northern. He beat King Gibe. No, he beat Tofa in his hometown in Kano. He got majority of votes from the north. So what are we now saying? Okay. Once the system is okay, this thing is okay. We have democracy in this country, but we don't have Democrats. We don't have Democrat people that can pilot democracy. That's just the problem we are having. So we have to wake up. We have to wake up. We know where we're going. If the things don't feel work, I mean, referendum, let everybody go their way.
Thank you.
Go and start shouting in your area to the leaders. Thank you very much.
Mr. Christos, good morning.
Morning, my
I'll give you 3 minutes.
Well,
address.
Well, I want to say this. I, as a person, I'm going to vote Atiku Abubakar. Whether you you like my face, whether you don't like my face, you understand? I am voting Atiku Abubakar. Nobody can bully me. Nobody can tell me that I should go. First and foremost, there is nothing like referendum in Nigerian constitution. There is nothing like referendum in Nigerian constitution. So we should get it right. My take is this. If you want to vote, for those of you that are youth, that don't have PVC, go to Google, just type INEC. Type INEC. It will bring out, if it's registration you want to do, if it is change of address, it will bring it out. Click and it will give you, you will fill those things. It will bring you a code. Then you will take it to INEC, the nearest INEC office, so that you can go and print your voter's cards. You understand? The talk is getting too much. My take is this. By the special grace of God, and I see that Atiku Abubakar is going to win, just as one person said that Obi is our future president to be. I love Obi as a person. I love Obi as a person. He's very intelligent, but this particular race now, issue now, it needs to be matured to get to a stage where it cannot be shaken. That's my take. I allow other people to talk.
Wamba, good morning. Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Charles.
Wamba, just like 3 minutes.
My good friend and my good viewers outside the country, in the country. In short, you people are blessed.
Okay, let's look at these 3 contenders. Atiku, Tinubu, Obi.
My brother, there is not a child that will say a momsy soup is not sweet. Hello? There is not a child that will say, my mother's soup no sweet. Anyhow, where the soup be, you can enjoy it. You know why? I have asked one question here. One question that covered 2 answers, that deserve 2 answers. They said Igbo people are minority. Then Igbo people, no problem. We accept that we are minority. Okay, but we are asking you people for two things. And you guys have not given us. Now we say Igbo people, we are not in unity. We cannot bring out one person and support. Now we bring out one person. And that same person, you people are still trying to cook your evil soup against the person.
No, you support your candidate.
Now, Obi is good to go. But listen, I want 2 people to know. Listen very, very attentively. Failing to give us Nigerian president, you give us Biafran. Hello? 2 things. Whether Peter Obi make it or he did not make it, 2 things is involved. Northern is there jubilating because they are enjoying the weight of Nigerians. Southerners are here confused. West are confused because some of them are confused. Because when you know your right, you fight for your right. But if you don't know your right and you are confused. When they push you to the other way, you go to the other way. Rota Sokorata is the only one who tell us that the sister is Minister of Enjoyment, Minister of Happiness. After he finish, he bring out his in-law to come and govern Imo State. So it's this food that belongs to you and I. It's only one particular set of people that are enjoying it. Atiku had become Nigerian vice president years ago. Tinubu had become governor of Lagos State years ago. His wife is a senate, and the daughter is a Yaloja as a whole. And some people are carrying big head and still following the same mumu. For Imo State, Kota Sokrocha will not come there and do anyhow. Even Hope Uzodimma is there, no as they go. So now, 2 things we are asking you. You people are calling us minority. That is the same thing that Abiola did. Abiola did. And he wants to repeat himself again. But same time, shit is shit. If you say small shit in a shit, but if you not call a shit, test them for mouth and make you know how they go. So nevertheless, Atiku, Tinubu, Oga,
all those ones that expire goods. Hence, I'm concerned. These two people are expire goods. Obi is good to go. I want to tell Nigerian youth. Nigerian youth should be extraordinarily careful. There is one young man I met there. He's a security. I noticed. I'm observing him. Every morning, early in the morning, he will sow garri with groundnut. In the afternoon, he will sow garri with groundnut. In the evening,
where's the guy?
In the evening again, he's around here. In the evening again, he will sow garri with groundnut. A guy is, let me say that guy is 22 or 23, if I'm mistaken.
The security guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I asked him, why are you taking this? He said, bros, he have a sick mother and his only son. That boy is the only one who is caring for the woman, because other ones are very small. So Nigerian youth should be extraordinarily careful. They should know what suit them and go for it. Now, when it comes to governance, Peter Obi left 75 billion for Anambra account. Tell me, Nigerian not as Okorocha rule Imo State and come out and tell us that Imo State is owing him money. That Imo State, as a state, is owing him money. Now, here since he went and bought his house, he's crying like a baby. He never see, because small thief will thief, big thief will come and thief from the small thief. So Nigerian youth need to be extraordinarily careful. Please and please, Nigerian youth, I'm begging you guys, please, this is the time. I know that they say Nigerian youth is lazy. We are not lazy. I know that we are not lazy. But as a son of Imo State, I'm standing here. I'm telling you people, this is time for Igbo people. Right from the time of Biafran War down to these days, Igbos are in bondage. And they are watching us suffering. Oga, my boss, Ahmed Tinubu, you know that Igbo boys, they are killing us. And this is our turn to at least to know if we can see somebody who will help us from there. And you people, you came out, Osibanjo came out. The other Atiku again, Ron came out. And they want Igbo boys, Igbo youth to be happy. It's impossible. Because when you're holding a child's property and raise up your hand, one day, if your hand is paining you, you will bring it down. Failing to bring it down, that child, if you don't have anything to do, he will keep on crying. And when he's crying, the mother and father will not sleep. It's very simple. So, Mr. Charles, same time, I want to say something, sir. Okay, Sir Christian. Some people are here. They don't know. When they go in the morning, they will take marijuana. I know what you mean by marijuana. They'll soak themselves inside marijuana. And when they come here, they will causing havoc. They will be looking for somebody who will fight them. And they will be using some abusive languages. And sometimes we are here. Not that nobody has strength to fight. But based on person who chop belefu, now you go fight. Person who no chop belefu, no get strength to the fight. Please and please, my Yoruba youth, my Yoruba friends, please, don't cause trouble. Don't cause trouble for here.
And
Igbo boys, youth, please, don't cause trouble. I know say Malam is carrying weapon every minute. And if Malam took you, police will not arrest Malam. He will arrest you that fight Malam. Because they are the one, he is on top. And they believe they are the one who is deciding. So Yoruba youth and Igbo youth, you people need to be very, very sensitive and what you are doing. Because if it starts, now me and you, okay, they go there, they laugh us.
Thank you very much.
So be careful.
The security guy, I would like to know the guy.
Okay.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
I have a engineer. Good morning. Everybody's standing on where he stands. Where are you standing? Atiku, Tinubu, Obi.
I stand at the Tinubu.
Speak up.
Tinubu.
Okay, what convinces you that he's the best candidate for Nigeria?
You know, I have a choice.
No,
I have my
know.
opinion.
I
have a right for everything.
I want to get your opinion. What are these antecedents?
My own opinion, what I like and who I can vote for is
There's something that make you vote for him. There's a reason
Because
why.
I like him.
He has done some things for you to
Yeah,
vote
he
for him.
ruled Lagos. When he was governor in Lagos, I see the way he did the governor. And when he left, he brought somebody, Fashola, the Fashola war.
What do you expect from
And
the
he
president? The president will rule Nigeria now. What do you expect from that president?
What I'm expecting for any president that is coming to the city now after Buhari, I'm praying to God to let anybody that is going to manage be a president of Nigeria to remember youth and do something good for the youth of Nigeria and to do something good for Nigeria so that it should be person that will not be tribalist and religious. Should do something that either you be Igbo, either you be Yoruba, either you be Hausa, take everybody along, and in all the ministry area, all the people should not be one way person. Maybe because I'm a Yoruba person, and I put all Yoruba for the people. No, break it, make everybody be imposed, so that Nigeria will be balanced. If everything being in every area, not one way. Nobody will be overpower one person because this person will not consider for this person, this person will not consider for that person. So no person will now say, I'm the one that have this country. Because you say, Atiku has overruled this country. The overrule that make telling us, not because of the power, but there's many areas where the Atiku are taking. But when you go this way, it's Hausa people. And some years. So we need to break everything to the pieces. What I mean?
Let's look at the Owo killing. Southwest governors have woken. They are saying they are drawing a battle plan against these terrorists.
See, I always say something. I'm not believing in a talk. In my own, I believe action. They don't need to tell us what they wanted to do. They should do it. Let people be seen in surprise. I want to do something, and I say you do, you are not doing it. Do it. Let people see surprise. Let them surprise the nation, so that people will be surprised. We will press them. They don't need to tell us. If they want to do better for the nation, they should do it. Okay, look at the just only primary they wanted to do. Meeting upon meeting. Let them sit down and do a reasonable meeting concerning the security of Nigeria. So that Southwest. People of Nigeria, I'm talking about Nigeria, I'm not saying only the Southwest, it's happening all over. You get me? It's not because I'm in Southwest, I'll say, I'm working in Anambra State, I stay in Onitsha, I've been in Owerri, I've been in Enugu, I've been in Asaba, I've been everywhere. So if there's a peace in everywhere, you can do whatever you like.
What are you expecting from Nigerian youths? What are you expecting from Nigerian youths? Come 23 presidency.
For my own advice for the Nigerian youth, number one, get your privacy. You know what I mean? And I always say this point: I never trust any youth. Because I have many friends in youth, in the power presently, as we are speaking now. They will know. If I have a friend in Delta State, he's one of the SA to the governor of Delta State. If I call this guy now, say, hey, Kayode, I will call you back. Just give me 10 minutes. Till today, I will call you back. You get me now? Youth, God, if the youth want to do something, let God give us better hope. Let me know. Not everybody. Not everybody.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Part of the youth, even I have a brother is a counselor. He didn't do anything for 3 years.
For 3 years?
Yes, that's nothing done.
Okay. Thank you very much, engineer. Yeah, for those asking, wanting to contact the security guy, Mwaba will take me to the security guy after. Mwaba, you take me to the security guy after the program. And you want to contact, you can contact me 081 57 51 5167. 081 57 51 5167. One more time, 081 57 51 5167. I'll go and see the guy. Saturday, good morning. Yeah, someone said something. We don't need to be when we want to choose a leader in Nigeria, don't consider ethnic, religion, and sentiment. So we have 3 people, however, representing 3 regions in Nigeria. What is your take from everything? Who are you supporting?
Told you, Mr. Christian Chuku, what Samuel said would only work or play out in developed nations. Nigeria is still underdeveloped nation. So you cannot bring in same ideology in this present day Nigeria. As it stands now, Nigeria on its own is divided already. It's divided. So there is no way ethnicity and religion would not play out. What someone said could only play out in the developed world, whereby people have access to social amenities. Buhari himself has divided Nigeria already. Buhari himself. So do you think in 2023 election, what will be the order of the day is what? Ethnic voting
And sentiment.
and sentiment. This is my brother. Let me vote for him. This is my region. This is my that. See, Nigeria has been voting since 1999 based on ethnicity. In 2015, that's why the outcry of Nigerians that Buhari has failed. That Buhari failed in 1983.
Very deep.
That Buhari plunged Nigeria into recession. Did an average Hausa man listen to us? Nobody listened to us. The same Hausa man still voted for him because he believes Buhari is from the north. And I'll not be surprised again by 2023 again if the northern elite still throw their weight behind Atiku. I'm not surprised. Yes, on Saturday, 8 federal House of Rep lawmakers defected from Kebbi State, from PDP to from where? APC to where? To PDP. And now before election, you will see more defections. Expect me. So someone should go back and then analyze Nigerian politics. Nigerian politics, what plays out is one. Ethnicity. One is the other day. And then again, religion. Look at what the last speaker said. He said because Ashwaji is from the southwest. Now he has not outlined. He cannot outline Ashwaji policy. He cannot singularly beat his chest that if Ashwaji becomes president, this is what he will do. This is what he will do. Nobody will tell you. All what they will tell you is Omawani, Etekoshe. And then until we if we don't kill that mindset, my brother, that mindset and that mentality, my brother, Nigeria can never be a better place. Yesterday, all the aspirants, all the analysts that are coming to support Atiku, support Buhari, support Tinubu, none of them slept with light yesterday. I've been together for the house. Power grid has collapsed. Nobody is talking about that one. No. Tell Ashwaji now, how do you want to give us constant power supply? Ask them, what is their manifesto of their candidates? None of them will tell you. They will say, allow me to do because they build Lagos. Which Lagos did you build? Lagos economy, Okada economy, and Danfo economy. Is that one they said? See, is that 21st century economy? Lagos everywhere is littered with Okada and then Danfo. And later, one man will say, Ashwaji develop Lagos. Where is development? No, this is Lagos. This is Lagos. We live. This is the same Lagos you lived. This Ashwaji now will become president of this country. Now it will now replicate payment of land use charge. Bet me.
He's not there yet. Let's not say.
No. I said if he becomes president now you as a landlord you'll be paying land use charge again to government. He will want to replicate it now across the federation just to generate money for him. I'm saying Atiku too. He is not my candidate. Atiku is not my candidate. But one thing I will say that me, aside from Peter Obi, first on my list, the next person I would prefer is Atiku. But I don't even prefer Ashwaju. Me, I want to be. As I've told you, I want to be now. What? See, the 3 aspirants, they were asked that if you become president, what do you want to do? Ashwaju said, I will continue from where Buhari stopped. Sibajo said, I will continue for where Buhari stopped. Obi said something. Obi said, I will move Nigeria from a consuming country to a producing nation. That one alone sinks into your head that this man knows what he wants. Not a man telling us I will continue for when one minute to stop. For when one shenanigan stop. So these are things. Now how do you want to tackle? If truly you know how to tackle insecurity, you should have advised Buhari. Yes. If truly you know how to tackle insecurity, Ashwaju should have provided advice to Buhari. If Buhari, who is the former military general, cannot tackle insecurity, you think a man that is shaking, a man that cannot even hold on to sporting flag, a man that wanted to read script, his hand was shifting. Now, my fear is one man should not make Nigeria a tourist nation again. You'll be turning around, going to London, coming back for medical checkup. We don't want someone who is not fit. We want a dead person. And now someone said Obi is for the future. Who told you Obi is 50-something years? And then now, how can you say a man within that age should still wait for the future? When is the future? Now is the future. Now is the future. Now we see if at 15 years old if you cannot be president, so you should wait until 70 years before you become president, so at that time his hands too would be shaking. See, I believe, look at them coming here. Look at people who cannot feed their wife
themselves.
People who cannot pay their children's school fees. Due to the nature of the world economy. Okay. No, the economy is affecting me and you. The economy is biting out. The inflation is on a 2-digit. Yesterday, 50 persons were killed in Kebbi State, and some persons are still chanting Atiku, Tinubu, Atiku, Tinubu. No light for the house yesterday. I began like, you get like national grid for the 5th time in this year. National grid don't collapse. So every month it will collapse. Every month national grid must collapse. We are in the half of the year. Every month national grid must collapse. For how long do Nigerians want to continue this way? And now someone is coming here. I'm surprised. Look at the woman leader that wore APC cap. Look at our mother. Look at our mommy. Well, our mommy too is coming out to say Ashwaju. Who is supposed to resist Ashwaju from coming? That same Ashwaju now, his daughter is the leader. Ashwaju's daughter she's the one leading that woman when it comes to anything that has to do with marketing. Now, Tinubu will lead him as the president. Ashwaju's daughter will lead her as he was Yaloja. The wife too will lead her again as the wife of the president again. For how long? Only that woman, one family is leading her. Say you too will come and lead our son because of what? Because of what they want to eat. If you sell the future now, even if you want to sell yourself, don't sell the future. Of what use? Where would your child work when there's no power? Where would your child work? What legacy do you want to leave for your unborn generation? Do you still want to continue like this? See, I've made up my mind. No, if Atiku wins, Tinubu wins, Obi wins. If Obi wins, I'll be very, very happy. If Atiku wins, all of us go suffer. Ashwaju win, all of us go suffer. That's not true. Nobody suffering. Don't know Igbo. You don't know Hausa. You don't know Calabar. If Atiku win, we go suffer. Ashwaju win, we go suffer. The amount that you are buying rice is the same amount me too. I will buy it too. Not because you voted for Obi, you buy it different price. You like what Ashwaju, you like, but I know say one day you go get sense. Okay. One hungry kill us here for this country. We go get sense.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rab. Come on, Mr. Rab.
Yeah, I'm trying to put everybody has spoken, right? Because you know what I have in mind. Yeah? Obi kererenke,
Obi kererenke, kererenke. Obi gale akwụkwọ na mba. Obi gala akwụkwọ na Nigeria. He went to Oxford University. He went up to 11 universities outside Nigeria. He managed many companies outside Nigeria. Obi kererenke, kererenke. Irrespective Yoruba, irrespective Hausa, irrespective Ibibio, irrespective Igbo. One man that everybody know that is going to be there for Nigeria to win, for Nigeria to look bright, for Nigeria to what? Enjoy themselves is Peter, ex-governor of Anambra State, Obi. Old women, Obi. Young women, Obi. Market women, Obi. TUC, Trade Union Congress, Obi. NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress, OB.
Nigerian students.
Nigerian students, NANS, NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students, OB. Staff what? Academic staff in the university, OB. Aboro, OB. Alaye, OB. Traders, OB. Alaba, OB. Yoruba market women at Balogu, Yoruba women, they control Balogu. Yoruba market women, Obi, Lagos Island, Obi, Enugu, Obi, Kano, Obi, Abeokuta, Christian, Obi, everybody, Obi, me, Obi, you, Obi, all of us. Christian, thank you so much.
What is remaining? What is remaining after Obi? What's remaining?
Well, after Obi, you know, if you ask me, after Obi, South should continue.
No, as in getting your voter card to...
Yeah, nice, yes. Let me tell you again. Christian, I like this question you asked me. Every Emeka Uchenna, don't blame yours again. Don't blame government again if you fail this time to go and get your PVC. Don't play football that day. Emeka Uchenna, every election. Check the whole street of Lagos, Onitsha, Enugu. Those boys, they are playing football. Ask me why? Because they are tired of our politicians. Politicking in Nigeria does not favor simple man, common man. Politicking in Nigeria favors only our astute politicians. A-S-T-U-T-E, astute. Go and read the meaning. They look for advantage. They look for gain and their own interest. Astute politicians. That's why Igbos, they play ball that day. They drink beer that day because politicians, they only benefit from Nigerian government. See, Christian, thank you. Do you know what? Go and get your PVC. Raf, go and get your PVC. Okokonde, go and get your PVC. Christian, go and get your PVC. Let me tell you, in 1923, search, one vote made Adolf Hitler the leadership. One vote gave Adolf Hitler the leadership of Nazi party. Your vote counts, but you don't know. One vote. 1923. That Austrian man became the head of Nazi party and the led German, you know, where he left them in 1945. Are you listening to me? Just one vote is very important. Massachusetts would have been another state in America, but only one vote. When they voted to know if Massachusetts will come into America, only one vote. America would have not gone to war against Japan after bombing of Pearl Harbor. But one vote, they signed, and only one vote, say, you see it, they counted that vote. Only one vote made America to go after Japan, and they beat Japan in 1945. One vote matters. One vote made America to be speaking English today. America would have been speaking Spanish, but they said, let us agree among the unions. So let us know if we could make English our official language. Only one vote. Everybody voted. Now the same one. They find out that one vote, your vote matters. Not shouting about Baba Ajagaban. Not talking about articulated Atiku. No. Go and update your PVC. Igbo man, go and update your PVC. Yoruba man, go and get your PVC. Hausa man, go and get your PVC. We are tired of our astute politicians. Christian, PVC is very, very important.
Some churches have to send the parishioners away without their PVC. Without PVC, you're not entering church.
That is very, very good. Christianity is getting there. Christians in Nigeria, they are getting there. Christian, not only you be Christian, we are many Christians, but see what happens. We always rely and relax. We say, they are politicians, they are dirty. I don't want to soil my hand. Jesus said, Elijah said, Bible said, our Lord Jesus Christ did not say. They always accuse him of what he did not say. That's why any parishioner, any reverend father, any catechist that is not having his PVC is not worthy to be there. See, the fact that armed robbers, or you call them unknown gunmen, Fulani herdsmen, went to St. Francis and killed everybody in the church. Does not mean they kill everybody. They kill.
You know that.
Ask me why. Ask me why. Ask me why. Ask me why. Yesterday, the congregates, there was low attendance at St. Francis Catholic Church or what? Go and investigate. People were scared because the first time I had Christians, Igbo, Yoruba Christians telling God, my Baba, my Oga, please, my Father, I will worship in my house. I won't go to your house. I won't go to church. The first time in history, because of what transpired last week at that church. Bloodthirsty, unknown gunmen, men, leech attack, perpetrated such evil last week at that church, killing people in the presence of Almighty God, newly-wedded children. Mazi Cletus is what? Telling us story how his nephew was shot on the chest. The boy, the son, he was protecting so that they won't kill the boy. They shot the son on the head in the presence of God. So Christians, Ukochuku, pastors, assistant pastors, ministers of God, oh my God, go and get your PVC. Without your PVC, you won't get into the church again. We are beginning to be apprehensive of the danger ahead. See, Nigeria is a multinational country, more than one. Nationalities, we are plenty. If you start naming them here, we won't leave this stage today. We have the three major tribes, Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. In this Yoruba, Southwest, do you think it's only Yoruba is occupying here? No. You have the Anago in Idiroko. You have the Laches, the Humbos, and the Bokias, and the Tube area. They are called Anago people. They speak Anago. They speak Egun. Those are ethnic nationalities too. But they speak generally Yoruba language. From Oyo. Are you listening to me? Oyo language. There are many in Igbo. There are many in Ugwausa in the north. If you study what is happening in the up north, if you study the natives and the locals here, you have the Kanuri, the Chibok, the Nupes, you have the Kaje tribe, you have the Kware, you have many of them TVs. Idoma. Many are there, Kuzu, Buzu, many ethnic nationalities. We are multi-nation. We are not one. Are you listening to me? So what we need is to reunite ourselves by what? Getting our PVC. Please, my dear Southwesterners, allow your Southeasterners friend to get their PVC. Please, do not ever neglect them. Please allow them so that we will get there. What shall it profit a man when he suffers for 8 years and still lost his own senses to get it right the next 8 years? Do you know that it does not profit a man nothing? What does it profit a man when he is blind and people are telling him, look, you are blind, and he does not know that he is blind? What is the profit of that man? How could I suffer what I suffered 8 years ago? Do you know my years then? I was a smiling, happy young man. So if I make another mistake, another 8 years, add it to my current years, is that mistake not so what? Devastating and dreadful? Very bad mistake. So what I'm trying to say is that let us get it right this time. Hausa man, Igbo man, Yoruba man, please think and think well. One vote can take you to heaven. One vote can take you to the promised land. One vote can take you to good economy. One vote can take you to what? Better understanding among ourselves. Only one vote. Just one vote. Just one vote. Just one vote. Do not look down on yourself. Do not say, I'm a trader, I'm a soldier, I'm a police. Police, go and vote. Police, go and vote. There are other police guarding other polling units. If you left your polling unit, remove your uniform. Go and vote. You are a human being. It is your what?
Police are
civic right.
Police are like non-partisan. They don't
participate. They don't participate. Okay, that's good.
Even civil servants are not.
Okay. That's no problem. Everybody should get his own PVC, permanent voters isn't it?
Umahi under fire for attacking Ohaneze. Okay. Saying that the Southeast lost at the ABC. And he has blamed the Southeast for not coming together to support.
Thank you so much. I love that. Umahi is attacking Ohaneze. Umahi, I was telling you people sometimes ago, I'm always good on keeping record. I said that Umahi had been receiving calls then from the north, from Asorok. Hello, is that David Umahi? Yes, sir. I am the Commander-in-Chief of Federal Republic of Nigeria, and with me here are Malami El-Rufai. Sir, that's good. This one you are calling me at this hour. No, don't worry. You are the next Nigerian president. Make sure say you maintain Fulani agenda in Ebonyi State. Umahi and his wife, they will be jubilating, dancing inside their room. That is the next president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Listen, who is this? Sir, I am Hope Uzodinma. Oh, you are the next president. Make sure that you curtail the attitude, the nefarious activities of IPOB in Imo State and the Imo State, beyond Imo State. You are Fulani oligarchs. We have chosen you. Uzodinma, you are the next president. He will be more what? Wicked. This time around, he will unleash his wickedness on those Igbo youths because they promised him what he could never, ever be. The North, they used to call us their slaves. They used to call our politicians their slaves. They used to call us second-class citizens. When they gather together, they look down on us. They use all these juicy promises to hold our politicians. We are going to make you this. Don't tell Umahi. Don't tell Uzodinma. Then, who is that? Obiano, what is happening in Anambra State? Are you trying to lose the post we are about to give you? Obiano will go berserk. Obiano will start running amok, killing anybody at sight because they promise him juicy posts. Those are the the balance, the deception they use on what our gullible politicians to hold them. They call them their slaves. I don't know whether people don't go online and read what is going on. Let me tell you, social media has done us big good in this dispensation. Without social media, we wouldn't have been here. Without social media, nobody will know what Fulani herdsmen are doing across Nigeria. Without social media, we will not know that Labour Party won in Australia. Labour Party is the party ruling in UK. Johnson, Boris Johnson, when I attended the South Oxford University and a classmate with Peter Obi, before he defected from the PDP to Labour Party, he went to the UK and consulted Boris Johnson. Now, secret I leak for now. I leak this secret to you people. Obi studied in Oxford. Obi studied in good schools outside Nigeria. Obi can never, ever be academically underrated. People should know. Some people are saying that Obi cannot win. Are you God? Some useless people are saying that Obi cannot win. Are you God? Some idiots are saying that Obi cannot win. Are you God?
No, it is right to say.
No. Nobody can predict it now. No, stop being
no, allow him
pessimism. Allow him. Pessimism, optimism, two things, negative and positive. I read books. Positive thinking, yes, good result. Negative thinking, negate anything that is good. Let us just predict good. I predict good over my life. I predict good over Nigeria. Let me tell you, Obi is getting there. Obi karareke.
Oluwa, Christian, the language of the West side.
I'm hearing some language. They are shouting Obi
of the West side. It was the West side language.
This Colorado is not available now. The one is available now is a choice of the three candidates. He says it's a game of choice. It's either Obi or say Baba, Jagaba, senior brother, or Jagaba, junior brother. When you say Jagaba, that's Asewaju Tinubu, the lion of Bodilo. But now the system have changed. Now it's our turn, which is the youngest among the three. Because the Nigerian youth is going to follow the youngest among the three. Who is the youngest among the three? Is Peter Obi. That is our next presidential candidate. That's our next president. Because now the youth is going to think twice. Nigeria, north, east, west, south. all the youth, whether you be Yoruba, whether you be Igbo, whether you be Hausa, we are Nigeria, you have to move Nigeria forward. You cannot move Nigeria forward with the same old school face. Let us create a new face. And now somebody has come. We have an opportunity now to decide. Now is the time to decide. Now is the time for the youth to decide. Now you have the last opportunity. And that last opportunity for you and I to preach to the LP, Labour Party. Let's not forget about APC and PDP. They have done us badly. They suck our blood, suck our life, kidnap our life, kill us inside the church, kill us inside the bus, kill us on the highway. No road, no movement, no food. So why will you continue? We don't have enough blood in our body anymore. We are just living because of
have enough blood here.
No more blood because of the mercy of God. That's why we are walking. The present government have sucked enough of our blood and they have sold it away. Now we have opportunity. Opportunity has come. Let us, Nigeria youth, please let us form a fundamental atmosphere and go for Peter Obi. It's a new face and it's our old man. Let us forget about Tinubu and Atiku. They are bed of the same feather. They are the soccer. They are soccer camp. They belong to the soccer camp. We don't want anybody to suck the last blood that we have. We want the person that will renew our blood. The person that will renew Nigeria. Because Nigeria is dead under the face.
Democracy Day. Yes, we have made progress, federal government.
He's a systematic liar. Every day he makes progress. Where is the progress? I know that is their own language because they want to suck the money. They must bring talk. Where is the progress? The progress kidnapping, boundary, killing innocent people inside the church. Is that progress? That is not progress. That is a Fokoyo language. Don't bring that language anymore. That language is zero. Zero. Democracy Day. Crazy demonstration of craziness. Says a progress. It's not progressive. That is an unnecessary language. It's a bullshit language. Nothing progress. And now you are going. We don't have 1 year for you to go. We need people that will tell us when you are doing progress, we see the progress. You say you are doing progress, you are killing people inside the church. Is that a progress? Why did you go and sit down? You are a story, but they are story people. We don't tire. We don't tire to hear any more of that shit. We don't tire to carry that shit. We don't tire to carry all that shit. We don't tire to carry any more of your shit. You are too shitty everywhere. The shit don't smell too much. We are talking about progress. Where is the motherfucking progress you are talking about? I don't like your language anymore. That's why we don't want you. We need Peter Obi. We need a fresh face. APC, PDP, we are tired of their shit. Their shit is getting out, it's smelling.
Some people say Peter Obi does not have structure.
He has structure. You don't know rule Anambra for 8 years.
No, like federal politics.
That is
nationwide.
That is part of government. Part of government. When you rule a state 8 years, you can rule a nation. A state is not a nation. You acquire knowledge there 8 years and we know his capacity. He can rule a nation. And once him there, now.
Let's look at your killings now. People are afraid to go to church.
Why will you not be afraid to go to church? Do your church inside your house. That would be a safe place. As you go to church, they massacre you again. When the ground is so safe, how will you go to that place? You want to go and massacre yourself? You want to go and massacre yourself? The truth is bitter. Say for us, praise God, hallelujah, joy, hallelujah, joy. Which I mean on that day. You tell God your problem, God wants you because church is not safe anymore. We don't know the next target. What have they done since those days? No arrest.
No,
so
they
arrest somebody. I mean, they go and arrest some people that is just walking on the street. The main mountain that come with AK-47, they are gone. You are now arresting those same people. You say you arrest. All Nigeria's government story is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's Fokoyo story. We don't need that story anymore. I would advise people to stay in your house and to do your church because that area now, they have now put their satellite on the west. Because Akerodu, you from Amotekun. You are number one target. And now your own village.
He's from Owo. He's from
Owo now your village. Because you are forgetting that you created Amotekun to flush the flood out of the forest. They give you some months, now they strike. They are strikers, they are killers. We don't want them anymore. We don't even want the present government. We don't even want their face anymore.
the electricity has collapsed again.
Imagine no light every day, no solution. A whole giant of Africa, no solution. No electricity now. Billions of dollars. Where is the money? They share it. The whole Nigeria will be suffering and you say you are progressing. Where is the progress? This is another language. Darkness. They turn electric to candle. Now if you don't use candle, you're in darkness. Don't expect NEPA. Government magic. Government magic. They turn electric to candle. Nigeria now is not candle home. The whole Nigeria. Nothing to write home about. Don't bring in flowers so you are celebrating democracy. That crazy demo. Demonstration of craziness.
Okay,
we're tired about the fucking home called Nigeria.
You have your PVC.
I'm a citizen of the federal and I have my PVC. I'm pushing the out of the corridor of power. Peter Obi is going to march there. Come 2023. We are already seeing the spiritual ray within the new face, and the new face have come. Our prayer has been answered. All those vagabonds, they call them Jagaba, and Atiku, Lamido of Adamawa, their name is a graveyard society. We don't want them anymore. Bye for now.
Thank you very much. Wow. Yes, thank you very much for being part of the program. Yes, it's been a long day. For those that want to contact that security guy, we'll go and see how we can get in contact with him. So, however, you can also contact me on 081 57 51 5167. 081 57 51 5167. Thank you very much for being part of the program. We pray that God intervenes in the country called Nigeria. I'm Christian Chiku. I'll say bye for now till tomorrow as we meet for another exciting edition of the program, Bystanders at the News.